best way to win a game is not to tell the opponent to, hey, you guys play fair, play better. No, you have to become stronger so you can play with them and win the game. And all of these relationships, like most people take it the wrong way. They say, no, this is the mother of my kids. She's going to take it easy on me. No, nature always wins. The woman wants to be with a strong guy. Strong, not necessarily physically, emotionally, and mentally. And you have to be that guy. Now, I'm going to push you out of the comfort zone. When I tell you got to go and get other dates and you feel the resistance, that you feel like, I don't want to do it, I don't want to look at another girl. Yes, for many reasons you should do it. For exactly the same reason, if you don't want to accept that she's out there right now seeing other people, if that hurts you, if that bothers you, that's exactly the emotion you should attend. You don't run away from it. You need to stare it in the eye. If the thing that you're scared of, if the thing that you have fear for, if you don't stare it in the eye, it's always going to be there. Stare it in the eye, dude. Stare it in the eyes. Let the dates suck. Go cry on a few dates. All right, then the next one will be better. Next one will be better. Process these emotions daily. Let it out of your system. Oh my God, big deal. My ex is dating somebody else. At first, it's hot and it kills you. But what do you want to do after? All I'm thinking about for you is, how do you want this thing to end? Your ex wants to be with somebody who's strong and has options. It's your choice if you become that person. She cannot replace you. You have memories. Bet on that. Instead of thinking now, oh my God, now she's having a great time with this other guy. Think about, focus on the time that you guys had and she was happy with you. Become that guy who was amazing one more time. It's completely up to you what happens from here forward. You can completely ignore what I say. You can continue to think about how sad it is without her. Oh man, it's so difficult without her. Or sit down, process the emotions. What is the worst thing you can think of? Oh my gosh, she's going on a date with somebody. Dude, sit with that feeling. I remember I used to sit and just welcome. I learned this from Robert. Sit down, welcome the feeling. Let it hurt. Let it hurt. Let it hurt. Let this pain go out of me. Let me cry it out. Take the deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. It's just emotions. Emotion will go. If you push it down, it's going to explode. Let the emotions out first. If you want to get her back, you need to level with her. You can't be down here and she's all the way up there. She has 10 other options. She's having the time of her life and you're sitting home crying, being miserable. You can't do that. I have guys in the program that they have kids and say, Ben, I haven't been on a date for 20 years. I don't even know what to do to go on dates. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know. I don't want to look at anybody else because it all reminds me of my ex-wife, which still is my wife, soon to be ex-wife. The first thing that you need to do if you're in that situation is that you need to basically declare war on yourself, because right now you're at her mercy. If you're concerned about her seeing somebody else, if it scares you, if you have fear, if you don't know what's going to happen, if you have this doubt and uncertainty that what is the future going to be like without her, it means you have made a few mistakes. You either picked the wrong person or you didn't do a good job in the relationship, so you lost her. And always, as you have seen my videos before, I always say the number one reason is emotional weakness. Emotional weakness triggers a lot of other problems like the domino. And now is the time for you to start doing things the right way. When I say declare war on yourself, I don't mean start to beat yourself. I mean, you have to change, dude. You have to change. This means the way you have been living, it's not gonna cut it anymore. It's like you have been trying to lift a weight and this weight is like 500 pounds, and with your current situation it's just not gonna work. You need to build more muscles and you need to do it really, really fast, because in this situation it's only yourself. I remember when I was going through situations like this, dude, I couldn't talk to my parents about it because for many reasons. I didn't want to involve them. They're from another generation. My other friends had their own problems. Same situation for you. Your friends have their own problems. They get tired of hearing this. It's only you. It's like you're in a mess. You gotta pull yourself out. Yeah, I can help you if you are in my program. I can help you, but at the end of the day, I can only give you the tools, and it's yourself who have to change. Now, most guys that stay there and suffer, they stay there and suffer, and they watch their ex end up happy with somebody else because they're lazy. Believe it or not, they're lazy. And if you throw 10 people in similar situation, you see each of these 10 people, they take different approaches. Some of them stay there. Some of them accept the defeat instantly. Some of them just, choose to be the guy who lost and they don't want to change. Another dude just says, I want to get out of this. I don't care how much energy and time I need to put. I need to come out of this the right way, and I don't want to ever feel like this anymore. If that's you, then I can help you. And that's really the only way, because these experiences in life, like going through divorce and breakup and losing, they never end. People take different approaches. Some guys pick up the bottle. Some guys acknowledge that the guy that I am today is just not going to work anymore. I have to change. And this includes, I need to change my mindset. I need to do extreme physical training to trigger my body, to manipulate my hormones and how I feel. I need to understand socializing on a different level. And if your ex is dating someone else, you also need to get back to the dating scene. I know you don't like to hear it. That's one of the most important things. And I know you don't want to see anybody else. I know you have only eyes for your ex. I know if you go on date with somebody else, you may even cry. It makes you feel uncomfortable. Dude, you have to do it right now. I'm not saying you go and have sex if you don't want to, but you have to get back and start seeing other people. Another reason for that is that a guy who doesn't have options is just low value. Nobody wants to be with a dude who doesn't have other options. For myself, I usually looked at it this way. Who wants to be with a leftover? Who wants to be with me if nobody else wants me? Your ex and everybody else want to be with you if you're in high demand. Just the same way you go out to apply for a position. If nobody wants you, why would anybody else hire you? But if you're in demand, if 10 companies, if Microsoft, if Facebook, if Google, if they all want to hire you, then Spotify also wants to hire you. Then you're in high demand. So that's what you need to do. So for you to do that, dude, you gotta get out of this comfort zone. You need to learn to talk. You need to learn to become charismatic. You need to physically look better. You need to change your style. You need to change your fashion. You need to get better on these areas that I mentioned. If you have debt, you have to find a way to make more money. This breakup is one of these crossroads that either makes you a much better person, stronger, more attractive, or makes you, unfortunately, like some people, they become bitter about life and relationships and everything together, become negative, and they start to self-destruct. Choose the right way. If your ex is dating somebody else, it means your value in the dating market has been low, and she picked somebody else who has higher value. I say that if you're in a case that you made mistakes. Sometimes you just pick a girl who cheats on you and she leaves and she just breaks up with anybody. She's the problem. I take that this breakup, you picked the right girl, but you messed up. Even if your girl was not the right choice and she left and she's dating somebody else and you picked the wrong girl, that is another reason you should start seeing somebody else. You should start going out again. You do not negotiate from the position of weakness with your ex. She will only give it to you if tables turn. If you want to get your ex back, you need to understand she will only come to you if you have the higher ground. She won't go to you if you share your negative emotions. Most guys try to manipulate her. Oh, look, I'm so miserable without you. Or they try to do the other way. Or let me remind her how amazing her life was. Or they start to report, hey, I'm doing great. I don't need you anymore. Oh, fuck you. You do not share those emotions with her anymore because she has declared a lot of things by going with somebody else. You only have you, and you know what you need to do. You have to get better. Don't send any accountability letter at this stage. Do not open up to her at this stage. Don't ask for forgiveness at this stage. Don't ask her if she will ever come back to you. Don't ask her if she's serious with this other guy. Don't follow her social media. Another reason that I tell you have to also start dating and get it out of your system is because, again, I want to repeat this is important. If you feel uncomfortable, if you say, Ben, I don't want to see anybody else, I just want my ex, there's conscious you that only wants your ex, and there's subconscious you. When you get dumped and you see the person that was the love of your life now with somebody else, subconsciously, you lose all of your confidence. And your subconscious runs 10 quadrillion operations per second. And it's very important that you also remember everything that you do in life also affects your subconscious. When you're around women, when other women choose to go out with you as well, when you have good dates, when you see you're wanted and desired by other women, is so healing, and it has therapeutic effect for your subconscious as well. That's one other reason you should do this. And remember, she is seeing somebody else. For now, it's over. If you want to get her back, you need to level with her. You can't be down here and she's all the way up there. She has 10 other options. She's having the time of her life, and you're sitting home crying, being miserable. You can't do that. I have guys in the program that they have kids and say, Ben, I haven't been on a date for 20 years. I don't even know what to do to go on dates. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know. I don't want to look at anybody else, because it all reminds me of my ex-wife, which still is my wife, soon to be ex-wife. That's where I help you. That's where I help you with communication with her. That's where I help you too. You can't win if you don't want to get out of your comfort zone. Whatever you want to do that is worth having, you have to get out of your comfort zone. And a lot of misery and pain in the world is because of laziness and because of guys trying to stay in comfort zone and not wanting to do the right thing. Your ex wants to be with somebody who's strong and has options. It's your choice if you become that person. She cannot replace you. You have memories. Bet on that. Instead of thinking now, oh my God, now she's having a great time with this other guy. Focus on the time that you guys had and she was happy with you. Become that guy who was amazing one more time. It's completely up to you what happens from here forward. You can completely ignore what I say. You can continue to think about how sad it is without her. Oh man, it's so difficult without her. Or sit down, process the emotions. What is the worst thing you can think of? Oh my gosh, she's going on a date with somebody. Dude, sit with that feeling. And remember, I used to sit and just welcome. I learned this from Robert. Sit down, welcome the feeling. Let it hurt. Let it hurt. Let it hurt. Let this pain go out of me. Let me cry it out. Take the deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. It's just emotions. Emotion will go. If you push it down, it's gonna explode. Let the emotions out first. Let it first. Accept the setup. Accept what happened. Accept what is going on right now. Don't fight it like this. Don't try to change your mind. Dude, this is a setup. You have to play with what is happening right now. Do you want this to end as an experience that made you a very strong guy? Made you somebody who started to live a better life, somebody stronger? Or you want this pain to be a part of your life forever? And oh man, this, you know what happened? I lost that girl. That was terrible. That was really hard. It's up to you. If you need help with this, get my details from the description. Read my book, and I will help you. Send me a message, I'll help you. But you gotta do the right thing. You gotta be willing to do the right thing. This is Ben. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button if you liked it, and see you in the next video.